All right, today gonna make some smudge feathers, make a little kit for people. These are my personal ones. These are 2 eagle feathers and they're roughly 12 inches in length, give or take. So these are perfect. I'm gonna put those away safely and I'm gonna use these 2 guys. These are a bit shorter, a bit smaller. Maybe 11 inches. But what I'm gonna do, and I'm moving away from this, I swear to God, but we're gonna use a little plastic. And I've cut some PEX. This is PEX, and it's just basically plastic. And we're just gonna put this on like this, except I'm not using that feather right now. And we're gonna put this on the turkey feather. And let's see what our length is coming up. Oh, perfect, 12 inches. So we're gonna wrap it in deerskin, black. This is gonna be black on black. I do have polished natural colored deerskin, but I'm gonna use black on black today for both of them. We're gonna keep it super simple. And instead of adding fur up here, like I normally do, I'm gonna add a silver bead. This actually has a little weight to it. It's kind of nice. So this is gonna go right, because I like to have a transition between feather and plastic. Like I said, I'm getting away from plastic. So we're gonna just subtly use a bead. And sometimes you have to glue it. Sometimes this was really snug, so it's gonna go on there and I won't have to glue it. Sometimes you might have to throw a little glue on there. Want to stay away from glue if possible, but that's the start of it. We're gonna see how this turns out, and then we're gonna make we're gonna wrap it. So that's the next step, glue and wrap. All right, so I put the beads on and I glued these on, and they're just still drying a bit, but this one's ready to go. I'm making 3 at the same time because yeah, it's better to just do a few at a time as opposed to just one. So 2 turkey feathers and an owl feather. It's dried. I'm gonna wrap it now in deerskin. So I'll cut some deerskin and then we'll wrap it and glue it and tie it. And then it's close. It's getting there. So that little bead adds a little weight to it too. It's nice. It's a nice silver bead. If I can. And so that's it. And I'd love to have a thinner, instead of this plastic crap, but we're gonna switch it up. So it's coming. Okay, so I cut a little piece of deer skin. It's not very thick, maybe 1/2 millimeter. It's probably hard to see here. One side's polished and one side is rough. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my ruler and an X-Acto knife, and I'm just gonna straighten out the edges nicely. And we put the feather in and we wrap it up. Go the other way, sorry. I want the polished side out, at least for this one. You don't have to, but that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, and so we just end up going like this, wrapping it, tying it with sinew, and then I'm gonna trim out this for the tassels and some beadwork. And yeah, so that's our next step, is to wrap it and get it all secure. So let's see how that's gonna turn out. Added some glue, just like this, and I'm gonna roll it up like a cigarette. And you don't need to use glue, just to let you know. I'm only doing that to make it a little more secure. You don't need to, because you can just use sinew. So I'm gonna use black on black. So the next thing we're gonna do, roll it up and tie sinew around it. Let's see how that goes. Almost done. I'm going to add some beads to the tassels here, and it's just about choosing the size and the color. And I have some blacks, some more rainbowy, bluey color. I don't really know, and it's just kind of like a metallic color. These are glass beads, and they have little inserts in the middle. And remember, we're trying to get away from plastic. So even all this stuff that they're held in, glues, the tubing that I put on here, like that plastics, there's just figuring out ways. So I'm going to use the carbon fiber, no plastic beads, real authentic natural stuff as opposed to plastic. So it's going to take a while to switch over to glass jars and tins and reusable stuff and get away from plastic stuff. So that's going to be a work in progress, but in the meantime, we're here to pick some beads, and I'm going to use this color right here. Okay, so here we go. Here's the finished product, and as you can see, it's nicely wrapped. It's got some tassels and beads at the bottom, and the feather is so people can use this for a smudge feather. And I made a little bag for it, so this could be a little smudge bundle for people. The type of feather are different. Again, I use sinew, deerskin, glass beads, turkey feather, deerskin. Everything's metal or glass except for the tube on the plastic, which I am changing. So we're getting better and more efficient at it. And so that's just a little thing that you can do. I don't show people how to wrap or any of that. That's secrets of the trade. You gotta let people figure it out. But there you go. That is a smudge feather for people, and yeah, hope you liked it.